Welcome everybody to the Land for Time of the Furious here on Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host as usual, and today we're going to go back to the Fast and Furious. This time we'll dive into Fast and the Furious 6, released in 2013. Now before I go on with the review, I kind of want to make a couple things with the title. When I started the movie, this is the first in the series to have the new Universal logo. In addition to that, we get Universal Pictures. Previous films did not have that. Though I want to talk about the title of the film. When the movie was on, the title shows Furious 6. But on the Blu-ray, it says Fast and Furious 6. So is it Fast and Furious 6 or is it Furious 6? Which is funny because the next one installment is Furious 7. That makes sense, right? So that I wanted to get the monkey off my back. Now that I talked about the title comparison, now that I talk about the difference between the movie title and the box title, let's talk about Fast and Furious 6. This time we focus on the Fast and Furious crew leaving Rio de Janeiro as they head off to Spain. But there is one problem. Paul Walker's Brian, his character is wanted in the US. He goes back to LA. He's going to get arrested this time. So they're going to basically arrest him. So he decided you're not going back to LA because you're extradited. You have to stay in Spain or they're going to arrest you. So turns out let him go back to LA. Though in the beginning of the film we see Dom and Brian, they're just racing for fun, and they're racing there because realize I think his wife or girlfriend, they don't explain, but his wife or girlfriend is pregnant and is going to have a baby. So he decides, I'm going to retire from this and I'm going to become a devoted dad. He does become a dad, though. He does become a dad. Yeah, he becomes a dad. And to a baby boy? Yeah, a baby boy. So, it was actually Dom's sister, I think. Though he's trying to figure out who'll kill Letty. I think that's Michelle Rodriguez. Jordana Brewster is Vin Diesel's sister in the movie. Not in real life, in the movie. And they're trying to find out where Michelle Rodriguez's Letty is at. If you watch Fast and Furious, you'll see why. You'll see why that happens. But Fast and Furious was pretty bad, so I couldn't really tell why. Also, Han has a relationship with Gal Gadot. Her character, she's like this cop or something like that. So he has a relationship with her, and they sort of have this bonding together. But in this one, it's less on the street race and more about the espionage in it, which is kind of interesting. We're introduced to once again The Rock. He's Hobbs. So we're introduced to another character named Shaw, Luke Evans' character. Yeah, it's Luke Evans. His character, he's like this drug guy or something like that. They don't really explain, or I must have missed that. The action scenes are incredible. The setting in this one's actually really good for a film. I think it is pretty good. So yeah, I had to pause for a moment. I thought I heard something, but let's continue. I'm recording this. So basically, that's really what it is. So the action scene is really good. The final battle and the final race is really good. Though there is some street racing, but it's more about espionage than street race. So while he's in jail, he decides to talk to these cop. The cop arrests him, and these inmates are talking to him saying, Letty's not dead. So realize she just gets thrown out, and one of the inmates is like, that's one tough bitch. So I did like that line. I liked it. It's good. It's a lot of fun. I don't think it's as strong as Fast 5. I'd still believe Too Fast, Too Furious and Fast 5 are the best so far, unless they improve, and I think they improve that much. I think they're a ton of fun, and yeah, I can easily say, check these movies out. Though I want to not talk about, but I want to show you this cool slip. Look at that slip. That is how you do some awesome artwork. Out of all the Fast and Furious, this is probably my favorite artwork. I love how unique it is. Though this slip, I like this slip. Slips are sometimes the same, but it's actually white border. So let's make this a little unboxing. Oh, I forgot to show you a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to keep talking about the film. Like, some of it was like silly, but like it gets really silly right here. I'm sure you probably go on Google and you probably see memes of this. If you look at Fast and Furious memes, you'll probably see this photo. Like The Rock and, yeah, the Dwayne Johnson's character. Tyrese Gibson was a lot of fun. I love his character Roman. Oh, he plays Roman. I probably didn't say that, but yeah, he's Roman in the film. Han, Sung Kang as Han. He's really good in it. The whole cast was just incredible in this. Now, I didn't watch the extended version. I just want to say for the review, I watched the theatrical version. I don't know a difference in that, but yeah, that's cool. Slip is really awesome, but I was not a fan. I tried hunting down with the slip. Here's what it looks like. It's sort of different. I don't know. Something about these movies that have the yellow border just don't work. I don't like this type of artwork, but I don't know. You get spine. I do like how they're numbered 6, and the spine on this, it's called Fast and Furious 6, but the spine just says Extended Edition. Well, it's said on there. Although the spine, I'm just kind of rambling, shows 6 and then shows 6. That kind of bugs me a little. Take it out. Not really much. Yellow disc this time for the 6th installment. Your Blu-ray, your DVD. I kind of wish Blu-rays would go back to having artwork on the disc, but that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, so that comes down to what it is. And there's a promo for the game, which I want to try someday, but I don't think it's available. Well, whatever. I'm talking about the movie, not much a game. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. So I think it now comes down to, is there any flaws with this film? Just the title. That's it. Title may confuse you, but honestly, title alone doesn't dwell on the film experience. The cinematography is great. I feel like this is the best location in the film. I like the Ferris wheel next to Roman, Tyrese Gibson's character. I believe they're fun. One scene that when Vin Diesel's flying is absolutely hysterical. The final climax at the airport is incredible. I feel like these guys put a lot of effort into their movies, the crew. Though this marks the final directed movie by Justin Lin, because in the next installment, Furious 7, we'll get a new director. But I'll talk about that when we get to it. So, I'm done rambling. Now let's get to the final verdict. Final verdict is Fast and Furious 6 or Furious 6 worth watching, however you want to say it? Absolutely. This one I can recommend. Not as strong as Fast 5. I had a little more fun with Fast 5 because I felt it was a little more meatier, had a lot more meat in it. This one is good. Don't get me wrong. The later films get much better. This is also this is Paul Walker's final completed movie. This was his last complete movie on the set, because in Furious 7, it was very tragic what happened, but I will get to that point when I watch Furious 7, but I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to kind of keep that a secret. When I get to Furious 7, I'll talk more about that, but as a whole, as he's completed, Paul Walker's great, Vin Diesel's great, Georgiana Brewster's great, Dwayne Johnson, Michelle Rodriguez, Sung Kang, Chris Bridges is in it. You get to see one scene where he's shirtless at the beach. I like how some of the characters speak in a different language. Although that beginning scene where he messes with the ATM machine, all the money is flying, and you see a bunch of bikini babes just grabbing all the money. So that's kind of clever, though. That's another thing. It's family, cars, and babes is what makes this movie stand out than any other film. So I'm done rambling. Go see Fast and Furious 7. I'm kind of rambling. Just go see the movie, and that's it. So Come back next time. We're going to continue to train. And next time we're going to go jump right back into... I'm going to reveal like now. We're going to jump back into Land for Time. See if Littlefoot can survive the snow and the big freeze. And now it's going to be the next review. So I'm hoping Big Freeze is good because it's the next one I'm going to go to. But I'm going to let a reminder know. If this movie is good, and this is just a note, we'll talk more when I review. If this is good, I will continue the series. But if it's ultimately bad and it gets worse, I'm stopping this franchise. There'll be no more Land for Times. Well, I shouldn't say no more, but we'll save the other ones for later in the month. Because I'm going to let you know, I'm going to kind of ramble right now and tell you right now. I don't know if I'm going to get to Hobbs and Shaw. So if you're going to put a comment, tell me, oh, when's Ryan going to get to Hobbs and Shaw? I don't know if I'm going to do Hobbs and Shaw. That doesn't mean I'm not going to watch the movie. I am going to review Hobbs and Shaw, but I'm going to probably save that down the road because I'm probably going to go to 6, 7, 8, and 9, and maybe Fast X if I can get out to the theaters and see Fast X. I'm just rambling you to the end. It's not part of the review, but I'm just going to stop there. Come back next time for my review of The Big Freeze. I don't know when I'll upload that review, but come back next time. I'm Ryan Kadar. Check out my social media page. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/RyanKadar14. You can find me there. I don't know if I'm going to have it on the bottom somewhere, but if you click into my main page, my Twitter page is on top of my title card. So come back next time. Go watch Fast and Furious 6. It's been a fun ride. We'll see where the 7th installment comes when I get to the 7th installment. But until then, I'm Ryan Kadar. Keep watching those Universal movies, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.